Dog the Dog and the Shadow, a moral story. In a quiet little village lived a brown dog named Bruno. He was clever and strong, but had one big flaw. He was never satisfied. Even when he had enough to eat, he always wanted more. One sunny morning, Bruno woke up hungry and went looking for food. He sniffed around the market until he reached the butcher's shop. There, lying near the door, was a thick, juicy bone. Without a second thought, Bruno grabbed it in his mouth and ran away proudly. "This is the best bone ever," he thought as his tail wagged with joy. "No dog in this village is as lucky as me." On his way home, Bruno had to cross a small wooden bridge over a clear river. As he walked across, he looked down into the water and froze. There, in the river, he saw another dog holding a big bone, even bigger than his own. Bruno's eyes widened with greed. He didn't realize it was just his reflection. "That dog's bone looks much better than mine," he thought. "If I can snatch it, I'll have two bones." Without thinking, Bruno barked loudly, "Woof, woof," to scare the other dog. But the moment he opened his mouth, his real bone slipped and fell straight into the river with a splash. Bruno stared in shock. The water rippled, and the other dog disappeared. His bone was gone, lost forever. He tried to reach for it, but the river carried it away. Heartbroken, Bruno sat on the bridge and realized what had happened. The dog he saw wasn't real. It had been his own reflection. His greed had made him lose the only thing he truly had. Feeling sad and wiser, Bruno walked back toward the village. On the way, he met an old tortoise who noticed his gloomy face. "What troubles you, my friend?" the tortoise asked. Bruno sighed. "I lost my bone because I wanted another one. I barked at my own shadow." The tortoise smiled and said, "Greed is like a shadow. It tricks us into chasing what doesn't exist. Be content, and you'll never lose peace." Bruno thanked the tortoise and promised to change. From that day on, he stopped being greedy. He learned to be happy with what he had, and even shared his food with other stray dogs. He often returned to that same bridge, looked into the water, and smiled at his reflection, not out of pride, but as a reminder of the lesson that changed his life. Glowing Star Moral: greed leads to loss, but gratitude leads to peace. Be happy with what you have, because sometimes chasing more makes us lose everything.